Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking at Puffin Forest specifically, and I'm pretty sure I've read this right, Journey to Magic North Korea. I want to say this is just kind of a joke about Magic North Korea. It's a magical place of horrible things. But then I remembered they sentenced the bad guy from the second season of his campaign to California. That horrible, horrible den of inequity and traffic. You see where I'm going? You can also probably see why I don't want to go there. In any sense of what I just said, no. Also, Asiago's on the thumbnail, and she's adorable. And probably going to be the final villain when he finally gets around to finishing up the campaign videos for the third section. Calling it now. She's kind of evil. Adorable and hilarious, but kind of evil. Insanely evil. I'm pretty sure that thing of puppies and orphans didn't light itself on fire. Accidentally. But she's so cute. It's just... yeah. Asiago's a great character. After that, we're going to be looking at a few of Puffin Forest's short form videos that he's been putting out recently. So, first up is 5 terrible RPG and D&D campaign pitches, which I'm personally looking forward to. What it's like to be anxious. Yeah, that'll be understandable. What it's like to order food for your friends. I could take this 2 different ways, but I'm not going to touch that one. And what it's like to have a college science degree. Which I'm going to take, I guess, right now is kind of like what it's like to have a college English degree. And then just having pain whenever people open their mouths. You would anyways, but it's just worse because you have a better idea why they're wrong. And you know it won't help. It's just worse. Meh. So we're just going to jump right into Journey to Magic North Korea. You know, I keep saying it, thinking it won't sound weird. Hasn't happened yet. Yeah. All the same, links below, original videos. Make sure to hit them up. It's Puffin Forest. You know it's going to be good. Let's get started.
In my Dungeons & Dragons campaign, our friend's character, Sparkle Gem, kept having to get written out of the story and rewritten back in. The player in real life worked multiple jobs and could play sometimes but not often.
Oh, yeah, real life.
Even missing several climactic fights because of his work schedule.
Oh.
Now, some of you might be asking, if he couldn't make it, why didn't we just reschedule and play when he was free?
Yes, it never knows.
That was the rescheduled session.
Oh.
In-game, we worked out that the rest of the group just...
Oh God, he has one of those jobs. Dude, I am so sorry. Also, I completely understand I've had those. Also, your name is Sparkle Gem? Okay.
didn't like his character, which explained why he kept getting abandoned constantly and had to keep catching up later.
Really?
When we first started, it was, oh, he's injured and paralyzed, so can't make it.
So they just
I'm gonna go
actually don't like him and they just abandon him.
And when he gets back, everyone's gone.
That's so dickish.
In my campaign world, magic had shut down temporarily, like some kind of strange power outage.
Yeah?
What the players discovered is that the magic anomaly was coming from the southwest, towards the direction of the country Gautor.
Oh, they're still going after that.
But that was a bit of a problem, because Gautor was a hostile nation that was in the middle of a protracted war with its neighbor. The place was hard to get into, with a prisoner civilian population. Because the players had a hard time remembering his name, we just ended up calling it Fantasy North Korea.
Oh God, they actually called it that.
They decided to go talk to a politician to see if they could get some
God, run away.
clearance to enter. Before this campaign had started, Wizards of the Coast had released a new book called Descent into Avernus, where they had these things called war machines, which drove around, and you could outfit them with like rail guns, spinning saw blades, and a psychic cannon that melted people's brains.
I mean, he mentioned the carve aspect, but damn,
that's pretty cool.
I didn't know it did all that.
Throughout the campaign, I kept trying to get them into one. Oh no, the bad guys have taken a war machine. If only there was some way to get it out of the area.
Yeah, how about that? I guess we could walk to Magic North Korea.
Yeah, that is a thing you could do. Or, wow, you guys need to cross this vast desert and don't have much time. If only there was some kind of machine of war that went really fast and you could use it. Oh hey, look at that. There's a few just
swearing they're
there
just
with
ignoring
the
him to piss him off.
I've been looking to get some exercise. Oh yeah, exercise. I guess that's important too.
They introduce vehicles, and nothing
All right,
happens.
I'm here. Guys?
And, oh yeah, he's
Guys?
still there. They just abandoned him
Wait for
again.
me!
They explored the country.
Oh,
seeing the
God, I love
nation,
how they actually just
interacting
brought that
with
up. I
solo
completely
nobles,
forgot about
as well
him.
as getting to participate in
Good choice
everyone's
there.
favorite sport, Flatschkrieger. Just get your
What?
jungle thoughts and Google bottoms on, and you're ready to play. Just remember, the ball hits the red line, it becomes Vadersnack, and you can hit it back, but only if it has two Tringle bopples on.
How did you
Flatschkrieger is
record
best
that?
sport to maximize fun for whole family. It is sport to be making healthy body and communicate greatness of Galtor. Mandatory fun will be had at all times by all.
Mandatory fun.
We cut to
Oh
our
my
ranger
God.
who's trying to play, but keeps getting yelled at by the other players. No, you're only supposed to hit it on lines of 2, 4, and 17 rebounding. This game is stupid.
We're in Magic North Korea. We don't want to start a fight here.
I think you want to
Players
start a fight
discovered
here.
that the leader of Magic North Korea,
What?
Vaden Mar, was up to some
They just-
really
did
nefarious
he-
stuff. Kidnapping
Did he really just... He used absurd as the... Oh, God. And this cements it. He's done it a few times already, but this cements it. Every time you have a really annoying, evil person, you have absurd. Oh, my... Oh, God. Really, Puffin? You brought up absurd? I'm not complaining. I actually love it because it's more reason for absurd to be in here, but oh, my God. Really?
scientists, stealing information, robbing innocent people, so on.
Yeah.
They knew
So
they
it's
had to
actually
stop
Magic
him,
North
but
Korea.
needed help. So the players left Magic North Korea and came back with an army. A war began, raging on
Wait,
between
seriously?
the free
They could-
city of
oh.
Kirith and Magic North Korea. The players tried to figure out what was going
little
on,
surprised they
causing
went
the
that
magical
far.
disturbance. Their trail eventually led them to a roving fortress, which was like Howl's Moving Castle, but yeah, actually it was just Howl's Moving Castle. Have you
Still
seen the
awesome.
movie? That's what it was. The facility would drain magic from the region, and once there was none left, it would move somewhere else. Oh man, there's this facility. If only there
They're
was
still
some
not
kind
gonna
of
do it,
machine
dude.
you
Even
could
I know
use
that
to
one.
chase it down quickly, and you can't track where its location is going. And also, the flight spell doesn't work on it, and it goes too fast for you guys to run on foot. If only there was some kind of
He's
ground
really
manipulated
struggling for
machine
it.
that moved quickly that would let you chase after it. Well, how about that? How convenient. And that was the one time I got them to use a war machine. As they plumbed the depths of the fortress, they realized someone else was
Guys,
pulling the
surprised they
strings.
actually took it up. I thought they would
Who
just
was
walk
it
away.
the entire time? It was not Vaden Mar, the leader of Magic North Korea, but none other than some other guy. Yes, who
What?
would suspect another guy? It's the perfect villain. You thought it was this guy, but no, it's another guy.
You just
And
forgot the guy's
he
name,
has
didn't
a
you?
whole list of reasons why he's doing what he's doing. And I just realized, with no clues about him leading up to this, and he's just a character you've never seen
Yep.
or met or heard about before. So you had no way of knowing that it was him. Just gotta say, this twist sounded a lot better in my head.
If you had
when I
done
actually
some
hit the
pile
table.
up to it.
After
I
they
don't mean
defeated
build
him,
up,
the
I
players
mean
had
pile up.
basically
It would have
finished
worked
the
out better.
campaign. Asiago set up her own worldwide weave, which was essentially a magic version of the internet with Whelp, GNU-Tube, and Vitter. So let me get this straight. You want to make internet, but in a medieval setting,
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
in a world without computers or mass electricity.
Yep.
But we have magic.
That's
Can't
valid.
argue with that.
I mean,
the whole point of
yeah,
Whelp was
that's
she could
actually
start writing
valid.
fake positive reviews for Otterton's fishing business and negative reviews on any of his potential
Oh
competitors.
my God,
Once
really?
this part of the campaign was
It's
over,
all
they
part of
split up to go
Otterton's
their own
plan.
ways.
All right, guys, I'm ready to go.
Oh,
Guys,
poor guy. I don't know if I should be surprised in the slightest that Asiago invented magical internet to support Otterton's fishing business. Because, as we all know, he is going to be the final bad guy. Well, Asiago will. But she'll make sure he comes along because at this point that actually might be the case. How would it work out if we were actually having one player as the villain playing against their team? Joking aside, I kind of want that to happen now, just to see how Puffin would handle it. And if it goes like the bad guy reveal in this one, it would go badly. Also, anyone else notice how Asiago looked absolutely terrifying in that one little image of her with the fire and the bloodlust? Yeah. That was an accurate depiction. Yeah. Cute but murderous. I just want more. I always want more. I'm pretty sure that was even like the end of a giant bit of the story for them. It doesn't feel like the end though. But just, I want more. Seriously, it's videos like that that got me into D&D in general, just because Puffin Force made it seem so fun. And yeah, the few times I've done it, yeah, so far has been. Next up, we have 5 terrible RPG and D&D campaign pitches. I am a little afraid of what Puffin would consider a bad pitch. Because he's done some really stupid pitches, like how there's just a random guy who drew all the main characters from the first campaign back into the second one by taking him to hell, and then they got out, and it wasn't well thought out. And that was just, fine, acceptable, just did enough for an hour to get you in, and then you moved on. What the hell would count as a bad pitch? Like, are we talking just a stupid idea, or, oh my god, why is this person here idea? I'm also not sure if he's talking about for personal games or professional pitches. I'm not sure which would be more depressing. That if it's personal, it's like, that's a bad idea, but we're just going to roll with it. Or if it's professional, oh god, why? So we're just going to jump right in and just find out. Oh god.
In pitching tabletop RPG campaigns, I've discovered that if I want to get my group to play my
Okay, so it's for his
campaign
personal
idea,
campaigns.
I need to make up 4 worse games and then pretend to give them a choice.
Oh.
So, here are the options for Puffin's next
Oh,
campaign.
that's brilliant. I mean, that's a horrible idea. I would never do. The bad ones to force him to take the one he wants.
Players will be microorganisms, granted sentience, drifting through the void of space and contemplating on life, the universe, and the meaning of everything.
I can see why they didn't choose this one.
The players are all minimum wage workers at a Burger Queen restaurant, waiting tables and
There's a
trying to
game
cover
of
rent
this.
each month for their apartment. The system will have only 2 stats, money or just getting over it. All problems will be solved either with the money stat or just ignoring it. Instead of damage, everything will just hit your wallet.
Too realistic, man.
The players will
Accurate,
be
though.
epic adventurers
With no enemies?
who just finished up a campaign and are dealing with post-game bureaucracy, which mostly includes filing tax paperwork on their gold and holdings.
That actually, not gonna lie, that would be great. Not because you play it like the DM wants, but because you take it and you become an evil mastermind. How, just like, okay, I'm going to start embezzling the money. I'm going to funnel it in. I'm going to do all these horrible things. If you pick that one, you do it with the express concern of how much BS the GM is willing to take. You should pick that one. You just got back, you gotta be nice, or you can go evil and just completely Grand Theft Auto it. That is the best possible option there, and I think that's actually viable. I'm not saying I'm going to steal this idea if I ever want to GM a campaign, but... I wouldn't ever do that. That would be evil.
Everyone plays as rangers. None but rangers. First level rangers. Dwarves. Only dwarf rangers. No revised rangers either.
Haven't actually played a ranger ever, so I don't know. Probably bad, though.
Everyone plays as mice. You're all mice and mouse guard. And this was how I was hoping to get my players to switch to playing mouse guard. But
that was the one
after
he
I gave
wanted.
them these choices, the players couldn't tell if I wanted to have a dwarf ranger campaign or a mouse guard campaign. So that doesn't look like it's happening.
Okay, gotta say, his entire idea of like getting one idea that you want them to choose, so giving them 4 worse ones, brilliant idea. The problem is, you couldn't get them to play mouse guard, which honestly, just show them a few of the old-fashioned 90s style cartoons about animals doing things and I cannot speak today. It's like being a furry without being a furry. Or is. Whatever. Where they go in to do things like, well, what's it? There was a whole bunch of them. And you just watch not Journey to the West. Fievel's Journey, maybe? Any of those style Disney movies. Or Disney style movies that just did talking animals. Just put those on and you'll get a bunch of people into it. And then you have to sit through the movies that you've already seen, get them to watch it, and it's like, oh, actually, never mind. This would backfire because they would not want to play the Mouseketeers after that. Or you could just put up a bunch of Rescue Ranger posters. That would work. But that's aside to that. I still admit, though, that going Grand Theft Auto on that third one, completely valid. And it would work. I don't know enough about Rangers, though, to see just how bad that would go. But considering that was one of his terrible options, how bad is being a level 1 Ranger in a party of Rangers? I think I just answered my entire question there. That would be horrible team balance. Ugh. Next up, we have, what's it like to be anxious? I'm sure no one knows how this feels. At all. It's not like it's super relatable or anything. Yeah. Let's get started.
Well, hey guys, how's it going? It's just me,
A cutesy
another
voice,
anxiety
really.
bubble. We hang out together all the time. After all, we're best friends, and I gotta look out for you. So I'm just gonna be giving you helpful reminders. Man,
Every
did you
5
know
seconds.
there's a lot of dangerous things outside? Here's a list of 600 of them. Just a reminder, make sure you do the thing you need to do. You know, that thing you were supposed to do.
But you won't remember what it is.
You did do the thing, right? Right? Ah, it's night now. It's nice and quiet. You seem pretty wound up about this thing. But don't worry. I got these little drums. I'm gonna sing you a song.
Fear and
Try to
worry
get you off the
bongos.
thing. Don't
Oh
worry.
my
I
God.
love helping people. Banga, banga, banga. Banga, banga,
Oh
banga,
my
banga,
God.
banga,
I love how
banga,
just
banga.
done with it his
Banga,
face
banga,
is.
banga. Banga, banga, banga.
Damn you, Ben. Damn you, Puffin, for getting anxiety right. Yeah. Not gonna say it, but especially the bongo drums at the end and you're just tired and you want to murder something. That sounds about accurate. Yeah. It's always right when you're relaxed and nothing's going wrong. And there's like, oh, I remember all the things I didn't do today. Crop. Yeah. For anyone who actually doesn't know what that's like already, that is an unfortunately accurate depiction through cutesy voice thought bubble that looks a little like a certain Abeloth from an earlier campaign, but we're just going to ignore that. Cutesy style does it, apparently. Oh god, I've started to associate Abeloth with cute. That is a disturbing thing to have associated. I'm going to do my best not to think about that anymore. Move on. Ordering. What it's like to order food for your friends. Oh god. My biggest question here is he going to be serious about it, or is he just going to dick around and get all the horrible things just to dick with them? I think we know what's going to happen.
Welcome to Joe's Sandwiches. What do you want?
Yep, we know
Can I
exactly
get
what it
two
is.
sandwiches over here. One mini super veggie extra lettuce delight on hot healthy plus bread with the light vinaigrette, and one extra large double decker meaty meat supreme with a super bacon extra thick cheesy melt and a top of dipping lard on the side. Is that it for you?
Damn.
I'm actually having the first one. So
No, you're
we
not.
make a lot of sandwiches here. I don't actually care as much as you think I do.
Okay, I'm going to fully admit I was a little surprised. That little comment at the end was like, I'm just here to sell sandwiches. I don't care as much as you think I do. Having been in that kind of job, I was not expecting to hear something that accurate to what would actually be thought. Not ever said out loud, but completely accurate and had been thought many times. And if I thought it multiple times, then anyone else probably has thought it even more. Ugh, God, that was actually surprisingly accurate. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting like the entire joking around. I was like, okay, my orders. I was like, oh yeah, they're not for me. Or what I was also expecting was him just to dick around, get something horrible that they know they wouldn't like, and just to be smug about it. Because it's not like I would do that. Or anything. I should probably not say this stuff where it could be seen by people who might fall for it. I mean, moving on. Yeah, I shouldn't say incriminating things in public. Next up is what it's like to have a college science degree. This one, I already know this one's going to be relatable and depressing for it. Oh, God.
I don't get what's the difference between baking powder and baking soda.
Well, you see, both baking powder and baking soda are sodium bicarbonate. Both of them are leaveners which react
All right,
to produce
I
a
got
light,
it.
frothy, foamy consistency that's used to make baking dishes.
He's info
Baking
dumping.
Soda is the pure form of sodium bicarbonate, which is a base and needs an acid in
Oh,
the dish to react
actually didn't know
with.
that.
All right,
Some example
I
acidic
got
ingredients
it.
Oh,
are
so it's
brown
actually
sugar,
baking soda as
applesauce,
part of soda.
lemon,
Oh.
and vinegar. If the dish contains an acid, that's fine. But if the dish doesn't have something to react with, you have to go with baking powder, which contains additional acidic ingredients.
Well,
Oh.
that's a biochemist for you. Of course you know how this works.
Actually, I just Googled it after you asked the question. You think I actually remember something I learned in college?
Okay, I was expecting the entire bit about how he's just going to go info dump on someone, how the person was like, no, stop, please, God, no, stop. I was expecting that. Having him actually admit that he just Googled it because he doesn't remember any of this from college, I mean, accurate, but just, I was not expecting him to do that. And the fact that as soon as he said that, she just went, I just love it how she just shut down. Because one, it's accurate. Two, he's info dumping as if he's so incredibly smart and intelligent because he's taken all these courses and got the degree. It's like, nah, I just Googled it. Right at the point where she's like, yeah, you info dumped, but this is something you know about, and they give you the credit. And nope, take that credit away. You grabbed that victory from the jaws of victory, and you shredded it with the asshole of defeat. And I know that's a very weird metaphor, but I find that it is actually accurate to the situation. Don't think about it too hard, because if you do, you might actually understand what I mean, and that's a really disturbing image. And I'm kind of regretting thinking because I'm now thinking about it myself, and oh God, I do not like, why did I say that? Oh God. Yeah. I'm sure this will come up on Discord, just being a random quote. Should have taken my own advice of what I said earlier and stopped saying incriminating things on video. And knowing me, I'll forget to edit this out in the future. Damn you, future me, for being lazy. Future me, I know where you live. Also, remember, when you guys know the deal, link below, original video. Make sure to hit up, because honestly, it's Puffin for us. He's still awesome. Not sure about this new short form thing. I like it, but I just want to get more into it. And I liked his longer videos because they were more in-depth. That said, it's trying something new, and it's just not something you see much anymore. Like short bits of animation with quick, punchy lines, great little clips here and there, and just fun. You don't see that much anymore because it's really hard to do. But if Puffin Force can make it work on YouTube, good for him. Also, since this does mean I am now caught up, next week I will start watching Dingo Doodles, which I'm sure no one's ever asked me to do before. Yep. Just going to say that, and now that I'm certain at least 5 different people have left a dislike, let's be honest, it's more like 50. I realize I've been heavily petitioned to watch Dingo Doodle stuff, and the few videos of hers I've seen where she collaborated with Puffin, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. So, we're just going to find out what I get into. I'm expecting it'll be pretty good, because a lot of people have asked me to watch her stuff. A lot of people. Like, the only things people have asked me to watch more are things that I know for a fact I will be absolutely terrified by. For example, you know what? I'm not even going to say it because I don't want anyone to think about it and say it again. I am not going to mention Cupcake. Not saying it. Not saying it out loud. I will not make that mistake. I make a lot. I'm not making that one. Link below, original video. Make sure to hit it up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.